significant piece of legislation. You know, the Republicans supported that. Before the South left, they had always opposed that because the Homestead Act was always in free territory. So they thought that would encourage people to settle in free territory, more free states would come in. They didn't like the Homestead Act, but it passes when they're gone during the Civil War. And the last thing that I wanted to mention you should look into is the Ghost Dance and the Wounded Knee Massacre. Kind of the dramatic end to, you know, sort of this struggle on the plains between the Native Americans and the U.S. government is Wounded Knee. So if you can envision it this way, in those few pages in your book, they talk a lot about, okay, you know, the Native Americans had been, many of them, pushed across the Mississippi River. You know, you had these Native American tribes that dominated this region, and now here comes Western settlement. And for a number of years, there are conflicts between these Native Americans and the U.S. government. And the U.S. government sends troops and they fight battles and people get killed and Custer got wiped out. Lots of bad things happened. And, you know, well, the end of it all is sort of Wounded Knee. You know, that's kind of like, okay, this is the final chapter in it. And this is a massacre of Native Americans by white people. And so there are questions on the test about that as well. Well, okay. That's a lot of stuff, and hopefully, I told you before, we're going to make a game time decision. I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to go with my heart in the morning. If we're delayed, I'll probably go to my house now, and there'll be that thing from the Pittsburgh channel, 2-hour delay. But I wouldn't suggest that we aren't necessarily going to have the test if there is. I mean, we might still just go through it. I don't know, Maeve. I'll make the decision tomorrow after meditation and hours of prayer.